What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's going on?
Welcome back to another episode of Radio Culture Podcast. And today I have two guests with me today. We're going to introduce them real quick. We'll start with our social media handle. So we have returning guest Jose in the building. Want to give them your social media handle real quick? Yeah.
Instagram is Ho is from PA. HOHO is from PA.
All right. So today we got my brother Los in the building.
What's going on,
today had to bring him down to the studio.
Yeah,
so
wait for this one.
Where can the people find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram. The number 1_ Godson.
Got you.
_
Got you. All right. So y'all, listen. You heard about, 2021 is here. We had a brand new year. What we working on this year? What's something we working on, or what's new?
For 6
days,
creativity. I'm trying to really amp that up this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said last time I was here, it's been a shitty year, but the year I had was a great one.
Yeah,
it's what you make of it,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
I feel
I'm gonna keep doing that.
Got you.
Manifest.
Anything particularly, like projects?
Gotta manifest.
Personal
I'm
projects?
working on Unstable.
Yes, Unstable.
So we are
Shout out to DJ.
Shout out to Dashe.
Shout out to DJ. How to show her. Okay,
that is my shorty.
All right.
She is the main star of the show. It follows her life, making it in LA, becoming homeless, and how she dealt with it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting that done.
Season 2, right? What's coming up? Season 2?
We're finishing up the final touches on season 1.
Got you.
We're hoping to have pitched and pushed this show that it makes it to a network so that we can redo season 1 with full production, full budget.
Yeah.
And just trying to get that going.
Got you.
Yeah.
Here we go. Keep me updated on that.
Absolutely.
We can definitely fill us in.
Yes.
All right. What about you? What's going on for 2021 for you?
Oh man.
Compared to last year?
I'm still spooked, man. I'm still dramatized over 2020.
Yeah, it was.
That's a fact.
Crazy year.
I had hopes in the beginning.
Yeah. It's all good.
I had hopes in the beginning of 2020.
Yeah.
But after this,
Everything that happened.
It's tough.
I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So it's been it's January 9th, 9 days in, 8 days in the year. So it looks like
and already so much
stuff has already happened.
Down.
Trump's supporters or whatever his cult, whatever, they came through the White House. They feeling some type of way about just how things are, and so it looks like
I can't believe they made it inside that
That's
building.
what I said.
Yeah.
And literally, like, police was just like, yeah. It is what it is. Y'all here now, right?
Come through, yeah. I bet you, being a different shade, they wouldn't have been able to do that. They would have got shot. I'm just be honest. They
probably would have been shot at before they could make it inside.
Tear gas.
I think if it was BLM, they wouldn't have made it inside.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
Or if we did make it inside,
we
it would have made
it
a whole nother kind of picture.
Nah, it's a privilege.
Hold on, you remember the Puerto Ricans that went up in there? It was 3 of them, and they even shot it up.
When was this?
They shot
Hold
it
up.
This is
old.
Yeah, this is old.
They came into not the White House, the Congress, U.S. Congress building.
Yeah. My bad. They shot it up. They actually shot it up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but
they got locked up, and then
they got locked up.
Then they got pardoned.
Okay. But you see all these people. I'm not trying to be funny, but all of these people, like, they came in, like, almost like just open the door, just come in. They did. I think unfortunately one lady died, but then I found out she was a Trump supporter. There's a video going around.
And really, it's like...
she served in the military too, right?
I didn't know that.
She served in the military.
And wow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I don't want to say
she
like...
She served in the military, and I saw a little bit of what she was saying online and stuff. And I think that's kind of what made me kind of like,
Yeah, like you want to feel bad, but you don't want to.
I want to feel bad, but then I see what she's preaching, and it's revolves around hate, and I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. So we don't know what's going to happen. I don't think Trump's going to make it to the inauguration day, which is like the 20th or something.
He wasn't. No, he tweeted that actually.
Twitter,
he
IG.
said himself, like, for people asking, I'm not going.
He is?
He?
What you mean?
He said he's gone.
That's
like he gone, like he's
going to be there.
Oh, well, I mean,
the vice president.
Pence, I'm not Republican, so I don't know.
Everybody's calling him a traitor because it's like, Kind of is, because you was sticking with this guy, standing for all of the shit that he was doing, and now all of a sudden...
And now you wait in the
something.
last moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
In the
yeah.
very last moment.
At the
Like, where was that energy 4 years ago?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Or for the past 4 years, I should say.
For the past 4 years. Do y'all feel like Biden is going to do what he needs to do this year, especially with the
I
first
feel like
female
Biden is going
vice
to
president?
fool the public, like, you know...
He going to fool the... you think so?
Of course, man.
So he going to come through for what he think he said. Did you vote, by the way?
Oh, no, I don't
Nah,
vote.
you
That shit
don't
don't
vote?
count, man.
What you mean? What you
That
mean?
shit
It don't
count,
count?
man, though.
What you mean?
I mean, I believe it doesn't count.
Okay.
I believe it doesn't count. You know, because when Bush won, it's reported that he had votes from... he had votes from dead people.
Yeah.
That was even known back then.
that's true.
You know
I
what I'm
did hear
saying?
about
People
that.
were trying to vote for dead people. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what they did this past one. Yeah.
They did it now again, and it's like, yo, come on,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit don't count. Your vote don't count.
So you
if
ain't vote.
nobody was to vote, right? If nobody was to vote, and just somebody niggas will go on
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, just boycott it and let's not vote.
No one
Period.
votes at all.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
But
Yeah, so
remember-
it could get technical. Not, you know what I mean? Then it get technical.
Right. But remember, people, especially people of color, like back in the day, nobody could vote like that. I mean, they could vote, but it
I
wasn't
think
heard.
it matters
Like-
in numbers. Like,
Okay.
if everybody, came in together and had the same message, I feel like, you can make moves that way.
Mm-hmm.
I get the idea when it comes to, like, yourself, like me in this world.
Yeah.
Does it really matter?
Gotcha.
But I
Yeah.
think the idea is, again, if the gang was 3 or if the gang was 20, the 20's going to win, right?
Right,
That's the
right, right.
idea, I guess, around voting.
Yeah,
you-
you know what?
but-
I'm sorry to cut you out.
No,
Lord,
no,
but,
no,
you're good.
You know, the thing with the white, what just happened in Washington, right?
Washington. Yeah.
It happened. The Puerto Ricans did it. The Black Panthers did it.
They
and
did.
now
You
they
right,
did
you
it with
did.
Trump.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this whole shit like differently. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, you know,
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm looking at the people that's against him, like, cause he has done. Look, I'm not a Trump supporter. But I'm
All
with
right.
the good.
I'm like, wait
I
a minute
give
now.
people their props when they do they good.
Okay.
But I know, niggas is wicked too.
Of
You know what
course.
I'm saying? They do
We're just
something-
not a player hater.
Of
yeah,
course.
exactly.
Right.
Not, we're not going to hate, but
Of course.
as far as is what's he doing and how he's going about it, I'm starting to see his like
Who Trump?
Yeah.
Just how he on some dictator shit. Like, I'm not. They're not even dictator. It's like he just.
how it comes off.
They got to get rid of him.
No, the problem is that's how
Fast.
they put him out there to be, because he goes
He couldn't
against
do the shit anyway.
he goes against a lot of big corporations that.
He's real estate. He's a real estate guy.
Yeah, he's a real
He's a
estate.
business guy.
He is a corporation.
Yeah.
He's a corporation.
by
You know what I
himself.
mean? By himself.
By himself, yeah. But you going against
America.
the elites.
Democracy.
You going against the elites and their agendas.
The
You know what I'm
electoral
saying? That's-
college. He trying to lawsuit everybody.
You saw what he's
Yeah,
trying
he
to
was
do
really
now.
trying to-
You saw how they was trying to close all the schools. He's like, oh, y'all want to close all the schools, the public schools? You know what?
It's
I'm gonna
money.
send everybody from public schools. I'm gonna send them to private schools. Since you want to close them.
It's all money.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all money.
I don't think with Trump it has to do with money. I think
No?
like Joe Biden and them.
You think so?
Yeah, because
You sounding
it's
you sounding independent. Like you're not even like the Democratic
all Republican. I'm
or
not-
Republic. Like
I'm
you're not
none of
even
that.
claiming no party. Like you just
I'm
on your own
with the good.
simple.
No,
All right.
no, I just
respect that.
vouch for the good.
You vouch for the good,
If Joe
yeah.
Biden was to do something good, I'd be like, yo, you did that good. Like
You did that good. Right,
Yeah, I'm
right.
gonna applaud him for that.
I got
But
you.
for the black shit, I'm
Yeah,
not with that.
I hear you.
I ain't with
How
the
y'all-
sniffing babies and,
how y'all feel
and
about-
smoking crack and none of that shit.
Right. How y'all feel
I ain't
about
with none of that shit right there.
how y'all feel about the vaccination? Like, is that gonna you taking vaccination?
See, I'm a bit nervous.
I'm gonna ask you so. Yeah.
I'm a bit nervous about it. I saw some things come up online and the side effects. Every medicine has side effects.
Of course.
So, that's just kind of a given. But
That's me.
as far as what I really feel about it, I don't know if I want to get it quite yet.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait and see.
Don't.
Wait and see what it's giving, and then kind of go from there.
Right.
I had COVID already, so
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you did share that.
I
yeah.
don't
Oh,
know.
Like you took the test and you was tested positive.
No, he had
Yeah,
it.
no, like I full on had it.
Symptoms and everything.
Symptoms and everything. When I tell you, like make a fresh cup of coffee at home, like it's done. Put it under your nose, and try to like take a good smell. It'll get you fucked up. And I was doing that, no problem. Couldn't smell a thing.
Yeah.
couldn't taste a thing. I could eat anything, and I absolutely hate mushrooms. Mushrooms is something about it. The taste, can't do it. I get nauseous. Like, I can't do it. I was fucking up mushrooms that whole time.
Yeah.
It was not
And
a
you
problem.
was eating mushrooms. You don't even eat mushrooms like that. You couldn't taste
No.
it. That's why.
I'll tell people I'm allergic to mushrooms, so I know there won't be mushrooms in it.
Wow.
Yeah, I just told them myself.
Wow. You taking the vaccine?
I don't know.
Nah, I knew you wasn't.
I'm
gonna take
scared
it,
of
but
it.
you-
I don't know.
All right, so you good? How about your family? Nobody fucking with it like that. How they feel about it? What's your thoughts about it?
I mean, my family, like, as far as, like, my home, like, my mom, my brother, my sister, they listen to the news a lot.
Yeah.
They don't do their own research. Like, they don't.
They should, though.
They should.
They should,
but
yeah.
they don't. They believe with the news telling whatever they see on the news or whatever.
And news, they can have their narrative and stick to that.
No,
Whatever it is, you know?
Right.
That doesn't necessarily
that's what
mean it's
they-
real.
That's
if
no.
that makes
They
sense.
don't. They are.
So
they.
you
You
have
want
to
to talk
do your
about
own.
dictatorship? The news, the media, they are dictatorship. Our social media, all of that shit, trying to censor you from speaking.
Censorship, yeah.
You know,
Of
that's some
course.
dictatorship.
Of course.
That's some
I
It is
agree.
what it is.
I
But
think I like how the UK or like British television, they don't have censorship.
At all.
Reality TV is like half the words aren't bleeped out. You can see them; they're having sex on TV.
Even
Like,
the
full on.
news. The news.
Yeah.
I remember a couple of years ago, somebody showed me this, and then the news lady, she was like undressing while she was.
Oh yeah, that
You
is.
know what I mean? Percent in the news. I'm like, yeah, the weather lady. I think it was a weather lady. She
Yeah.
was
I saw
undressing
that.
like she'll take a shirt off and tell you the temperature on this side of the. It's like, yo,
I saw
what?
that.
What
that
are you
was
trying
wild.
to distract me
That
from?
was
Like,
wild. That was wild.
dead. I'm dead, y'all. All
I'm
right.
like, wow.
What we're gonna do? We're gonna get into the topic for today, which is our relationships. We're gonna talk about just trying to connect with people, especially with this pandemic. Like,
Oh, yeah.
how does that work out? Real quick, if you haven't, you guys, if you're listening, please subscribe to Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts.
Yes.
We are currently uploading. We're on there. We're on YouTube as well at Rated Culture Podcast. So please check that out. But until further ado, relationships, guys. What's going on with that? Like, how are people going about getting to know each other? For Los, like what's going on with you? How's the dating world for you? How you holding up pandemic wise? How you if somebody came to you, how you holding up?
pandemic wise,
Yeah. Like since for last year, like this is it easier? Is it not? Like you single right now, right?
yeah, I'm single.
Single.
I'm single.
Single.
But,
All right.
Yeah, I'm single, but the pandemic wise, it fucked it all up for me.
Okay.
Like, from both sides, because even when I had the opportunity, to spend time with somebody
Yeah.
and get to know them, it was like,
But-
because I had moved from my, I was with
Just
my
moving.
Yeah, I was. Let me
Just
give you
moving.
a little bit of.
Got you.
Let me give you a little bit of background. I was with my ex for a year. We was living together. After we broke up, she not from Jersey. She from Chicago. I flew her out here and I moved her here. You know what I'm saying? I moved her here with me.
You moved her.
Yeah, I moved her here. Got an apartment.
I hope y'all still cool, but that's a big
Yeah,
step
not
to
no
be
more.
moving.
We tried it, but not no more.
Nah.
After she left, we
She
tried
gotta
it
go
again.
back. She gotta go back. Big
No,
fan. And work out.
I actually sent her out of here. Like, I couldn't take.
I booked your flight.
Yeah, I
It's
sent
time to ride out.
I sent her back to her mom.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, go over there because you driving me crazy right now. Let me
Yeah.
get some breathing room, and then we're gonna work on things later on.
That's
Boom,
nice.
boom. But when the pandemic hit, I was single. We had split already. She left, and I moved in with my mother.
Okay. Yeah. You told me.
I moved in with my mother, and then as soon that was in the beginning of January. Then boom, the pandemic hits.
Okay.
Then that hits.
So that got in the way. a
Yeah,
little
so
bit.
that
All
got
right.
in the way even of me with girls that I was, trying to talk to or whatever.
Right.
We couldn't even meet up because they didn't even want.
They want to. Yeah, they scared because
they
of
was
like.
scared. And then the ones that I was able to meet
Yeah.
up with, I would go over there. And I would, I'm crazy with the stories, so
Yeah.
I'm showing my,
Yeah,
showing the
yeah,
stories.
yeah.
I'm in New York, wow.
Yeah.
My sister will see my gram. She'll be like, yo, listen, you in the city? You know what? Put your clothes outside. When you come back home, your clothes going to be outside the door. Keep it moving.
Ready to go.
You know what I'm saying? So it was
Yeah.
like, damn, now I can't leave the house to go, bond with a shorty, to build a bond with a
Right.
shorty because
Exactly.
my sister is going to wild out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
you can't necessarily bring people in the house anymore now.
Yeah, bro, they you seen the little sticker they got in front of my door?
You got a sticker?
My sister put a sticker in front of my door, right, that says coronavirus. You're not welcome here.
That's how it be right now. Trying to date
outside.
Yes, keep it.
Trying to date.
You know, I have a few roommates, and you know, we gotta keep in mind like what they got going on. My one roommate, her mom is sick. You know, we can't just be in and out.
Yeah,
just doing whatever.
Yeah.
So for for us, it'd be kind of like, dang.
For me,
I gotta.
I feel like this pandemic is a little like played out a little bit. When I mean that, like, I feel like this is my personal opinion. I feel like it's
played out.
They are like the government is like everything is lining up, like the election, Trump, all this. Like I feel like the checks, the stimulus checks, all that. Like they're doing this something somewhere. I feel like it's all structured. They did this shit on purpose. You know what I mean?
You started. You know,
that's me.
You know, some wicked shit going on.
Because the stimulus. Listen to it. Stimulus. That means like if you do your background, and I don't want to cause Illuminati shit. I don't want it to come hit me up on here and like, no, stop talking about that. But no, I feel like the government is definitely trying to stimulate the economy by closing shit down, by giving us money to go back into the economy. The election,
they're
all of this.
Controlling the economy.
Yeah, they want people dependent on the system. I feel like dependent on the system.
Of course.
And it kind of resets the whole economy. It's a whole article that I can write.
That's the whole big
share.
reset.
It's a reset.
Literally.
It's a big reset. And people really look at it. And I'm not like a philosopher type
conspiracy
shit. And there's a lot on YouTube. You know, I do my research though, and I live life, so I see shit behind the eyes. So I feel like all of this, it just doesn't not making no sense. Because real quick, example, celebrities are getting COVID. They're promoting COVID. Okay, so I'm gonna say this real quick.
I feel like people are dying left and right.
Left and right, and it's like today, they're dying right now.
And all of a sudden, it's
right
all
now.
COVID. What happened to the flu? Like
all
the people that died from the flu in 2019. What happened?
Exactly.
Nobody died
all of
from
a
it
sudden,
in 2020. Like what's really?
All of a sudden,
disappeared?
they have.
Damn.
And I don't want to digress off the topic real quick, but the point is back to dating. What's the issue right now? Besides, like trying to when you get to know a girl or something, like how this. Besides COVID, like what's the issue now? Like distance, not settled. Like what's those standards for you when it comes to like A1 type of person that you like want to be down with? Yeah.
You mean like a shorty down?
Like like what's like these are not my deal breakers. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you take the floor with that. Like as in put it out here, put the word out there. Like, as in this is what it's attractive and what's not attractive. For you, and we'll go around the room. We'll talk about it.
Me, I have like my certain things.
That you have, like deal breakers. Boundaries.
Yeah, of course. Things. Like if you burping, if you shit like that shit is turning me off. Like,
burping. Burping.
Shit like that turns me off.
That's the same with my brother. His wife to this day, they've been together for 15 years. She has never ever farted in front of him, and he to this day be like, "Yo, if you ever farted, I'm divorcing you like right now."
Yeah, but me,
hygiene.
I'm like I don't really take a lot of things serious. Like I'm a playful person.
Okay,
I'm a playful person. So if it's an accident. Like you could fart in front of me. If it's an accident, like I could laugh it off and be like, okay, I'm pardoning you for that one.
Yeah.
But if you purposely burping and purposely farting, like, hold on, what the fuck? Like, nah. It's you, Alan.
He said, hold on.
Wow. What about so does your partner do they have to have like their own place?
Nah, I don't have like as far as that. Like, nah, I don't have like I'm into more of a personality. I'm a
like one-on-one.
Yeah, I'm a personality person. Like, I don't really care about no material shit like as much.
Yeah,
you feel me? Because I do get into that topic, but
what you mean material?
Yeah.
Like what? Like having things like car, house, clothes,
yeah.
money.
I get into those, but my reason of getting into those is because I want to know what's your passion. Like I want to know you want to be doing it for a reason. Like you just can't be doing it just to want to be rich or wanting to have these things. Like what's your purpose? Like
exactly.
If you want to have jewelry, why? You want to please other people? You do it because you want it to go with your fit.
Right.
You want to.
What about the gold diggers? The gold digging, like how you deal with that? You ever had somebody come? What?
I think you don't think a lot of women is gold diggers?
That's all they care about is money. How do you deal with that though? Like I just like if she coming to you like you got something and you know how do you deal with that? You still give her a chance or like nah, like you want something?
Nah, hell no.
All right, so that's it.
Yeah,
like
like
even,
if you looking at me from that, like if you looking at me for material things, like that shit is
That's
a big
not
ass
for me.
turnover. It's a big ass turnover.
the
You know what I'm
females
saying?
nowadays they want.
But a lot of females
gotta
are
feel that way.
persistent. A lot of females
Yeah.
are, even if you don't have those things, they still would. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like that shit is like, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just going.
It's probably why you're still
I'm
single.
just gonna violate now because you wildin'. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You deserve
Exactly.
it. Like you looked, you that's what you was looking for. So,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get violated. You look for
What
that.
about kids?
You just want to get smashed and that's it. You
What
don't
about
care
kids, though?
So I'm gonna get my practice on with you. Because it's like you the one wilding. It's not me. You know what I'm saying?
What about like having kids? Like she got baggage, kids, living with parents, taking care of parents, just extra shit. How you feel about that? That's a deal breaker. Cause she got too much extra stuff going on. How are you going to be able to focus on what's going on?
Do you have any kids yourself?
No,
Yeah.
I don't have none.
Okay.
All right, so you
So if
good. You
a-
still bachelor.
If
Bachelor living.
if a woman had like
Yeah, but
2-3
nah,
kids,
I actually spook women. Cause they like, yo, how you in your 30s? You don't got no kids. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on? Like, something wrong with you. You know, so I
Yeah.
actually spook them.
They
And I
love
be,
that.
and you know, the thing is, I'm, you know, like I told you, like I'm shy about telling them certain things that I went through.
Yeah.
That
That's
they're
all
not
right.
gonna understand. So I don't be wanting to tell them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless I don't know them, unless I know them, but the ones that
Yeah.
I don't know that from the jump, they be like, you don't have no kids, you don't got none of that. Like, what the fuck, you crazy or something? Like, what's going?
There's nothing wrong with that. There's
You know
nothing
what I'm
wrong with that. Don't let
There really isn't.
society
Nah.
makes it seem real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah, society
definitely.
Society definitely makes it seem like if you don't have kids by a certain time and age, like you're
not
slacking.
successful or something like that.
And it's like even like other
for the
things,
birds.
but like don't even follow behind that. Like if you don't gotta be tied up with nothing. You still got your life. You know what I mean? You could
Yeah.
go up. You could do
True.
that to your 40 type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
good. You the rare type that a lot of women probably would come to. Like damn, like you don't got no baggage.
I think
you don't
that's
got no
almost
shit.
I think that's almost a bonus on the
you
guys'
mean?
end when they don't
Yeah.
have children.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
have to
You know what I mean?
broadcast
Yeah.
a lot. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Like you gotta like lay a lot out there and let them see everything so they
Besides
can be
that,
secure. Like,
yeah.
okay, he's not actually crazy. He's just
Right.
being smart about his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because from the rep, they'll be thinking like, yo, this nigga shit. You'll
They got
spook him.
themselves fucked.
You'll
Yeah.
spook him real quick. Like, oh, this nigga got
Wow.
no kids. He's 30 something. Wait, what? What? He got a
Right.
car,
It's
but
not-
he don't got this. He don't. Wait, what the
Nothing
fuck?
wrong with that.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with
this
that.
nigga's just a player, probably. He just want to be just running around with women, and they don't even understand.
That
Like,
shit.
Yeah.
you're not really on that type of time.
Yeah, and you know what? Just I tell people all the time, like take your time, do you. Don't try to mold up for nobody. Don't try to switch to nobody. Just do you, and the right person will come around.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, but in these times, man, that shit is so
It's
hard,
scarce
man.
now. Yeah, because now
Especially
people.
during the pandemic.
Yeah, especially now
You
with
can't
everything.
you
Yeah,
can't even go somewhere. You know, in LA, we've been in a stay-at-home order for over a month and a half now.
yeah.
So coming, to the East Coast,
It's more lax
and,
over here.
and going out, I'm like, yo, why
Yeah.
we too close?
'Cause
what we doing
we gotta
here?
get that money. It's
Like
that
we can't
money,
even
yeah.
sit outside and eat.
Yo, that's
LA.
You can't
ridiculous.
a bar nowhere. Going out, nah.
Yo, that shit
Yeah.
is crazy.
I
but,
went to a restaurant. and
but
there's
you could get
people
on a
in there, it's
plane
crazy.
Yeah, you
next
can
to
get
a
on a plane.
Get
whole
in
bunch
a-
of people. Like, come on.
It
Yo,
makes
you know
no
what's
sense
crazy?
to me.
You know what's crazy? I was in Mama Sushi last week, right?
Oh, you talking about? Yeah.
I was in
Shout
my-
out to Mama Sushi.
Yeah,
for
shout out
sake.
to them.
Yeah, we go.
There
you go.
Kind of. Nah, you know what? Fuck. Let me be nice.
Nah, they gonna come for you too. They got your IG. They gonna come right.
I haven't been to Mama Sushi yet. Hold on, I want to get to go there
come for
first.
you.
Nah, it's a
Well,
dope spot though. It's a
yeah,
dope spot.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
vibes over there. But you know, the only thing that I found weird was the fact that they was telling me like, put your mask on to walk to the table. Once you're on the table, take it off.
Yeah, I take mine off.
So it's like,
What's the point?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
really, just to walk across the room. We in a room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In a
Like,
room.
And people
Yeah.
like to say it's all like preventative stuff, but in hindsight, the bigger
brother.
picture, we're all sitting in the same space with no masks on anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
That's
so
what,
just shut it down.
Yeah.
Pay the people our money to keep their businesses open, so that when we do,
you see the
open,
control there. You see how the government try to
thriving.
control shit.
Yeah.
That's where the control come in, because that's all that.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what I think. That's my opinion. I feel like
No,
these
I
niggas is just
understand
trying
that
to
fully.
control.
They
you know what I mean?
trying to reset. It's a
Yeah.
reset. If you look at the bigger picture, it's a big reset.
there is a lot of similarities in what Trump has been doing, and
With
with someone like Hitler, like
Yes.
the shit that
All
he's
those
doing,
specific-
making like race a huge issue and like very divide and
He
conquer.
never made that.
Well, I think
the
since
big
he's
issue.
been here, have you seen his Twitter? Well, you can't
Yeah.
now because he's
They
suspended.
just suspended IG,
No, but-
Facebook, and Twitter.
His Twitter
suspended.
is wildin'. As a president, wildin'.
He be talking so
Yeah.
much crap.
Wildin',
like, on
wildin',
there.
wildin'.
Yeah.
And
That I could agree. He's a very outspoken person. Like he's not.
Is he?
Yeah,
I think he's
very
a
is.
dickhead.
I think he's. I just feel like he be
I think
talking
he's
out
a
his ass.
I mean,
Period.
it's like you see how people could say, yo, a president got to be this certain way. He can't be like us.
He's not. He's a businessman.
He don't necessarily
No.
need to be a certain way, but as a leader, when you have millions of people,
But-
you have kids looking up to you.
Yeah.
You have
But
countries
it's-
deciding huge things based off this one person.
Yeah, but it's
That
about
one person needs to get it together.
Yeah,
You don't need to be on Twitter.
I mean, that
You don't
I
need
could
to be on
agree with
Twitter.
you on that. I could
You're
agree with you on
grown-ass
that because
man.
he's definitely be doing a little too much.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? But he does
too
it.
much.
That nigga's not dumb. He does it for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He
and I
does
think
it-
his
he challenges
reasons
a lot.
are funny.
He challenges
Yeah.
a
You know?
lot because he knows I got a big about him that I get is that he knows that the United States is trying to like put people against each other because after the Nazi and all that shit when they fell.
Oh, don't say that, yo.
Wow.
Go ahead, because you triggering some people. You
know.
gonna trigger some people.
Nah, but I'm
and-
just telling you facts. After they fell, the United States took all they scientists and all they people that was manipulated because they was, Hitler and them, they was manipulating their country. They was manipulating a lot of people. They knew
And
how
that's
to
what
do
I-
it.
that's what I
they
think
was
Trump is
smart in
doing.
that. They was smart
I
in
feel
that
like Trump
department.
is
And then-
manipulating a lot of people.
Hell no, Trump is trying to actually break that cycle. You know what I'm saying? Because they
I
came.
don't see it.
Well, you watching the news too much, baby.
I don't
Stay
even
over
watch the
CNN.
news.
Stay over
I actually
CNN.
don't
CNN
watch
is
the
the
news.
devil.
I don't even have a TV at home. You know what I mean?
Seen this a devil.
Nah,
His Twitter alone is enough for me. I don't even need to watch the news.
I mean, nobody's perfect. Like I could agree with the fact that he's a terrible, outspoken person. He
Yeah.
doesn't really know how to speak. He's just a person that speaks his mind. My nigga, he's like a person that comes from. If I look at him like a nigga from the hood, which is he's not from the hood, but I look at him
At
as
all.
I look at him as a person that grew up in an environment like we did. You know what I'm saying? That talks reckless, but really their intention is good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I look at him like that. You know what I'm saying? Because look, the whole time he was there, has he started a war? Have you ever heard him about war? No. What he been
Nah.
trying to do? Stop.
I feel like
What
we're
he
in
been
a civil war.
He's about
Yeah.
to. He's about to
Because
start a civil
of
war.
Trump.
He's about
Of
to.
course.
I
But you
am.
know what? You
I'm
know
not
what he's
going.
trying to do though?
I don't want to be
Type
there.
You know what the
Yeah.
whole civil war shit is about? It's about
Racial.
no.
Wait, well, I mean, the
not
civil
all
racial.
racial. I
Racial.
think that was-
Racial is not even real. Race is not even a. Being a racist is not even it's
A
not.
thing.
It's not even real because nobody is born racist. That's something that you get taught.
That is true.
They
That's the
program you
problem.
to
That is
think
true.
racism. Like you know what I mean? They think racist. You know what I'm saying? They program you like that.
Yeah.
And he's. If you really look into him, the media puts out there so much that he's racist
Yeah.
to have people. You know what I mean? Look at him like that and not see the big picture of what he's actually trying to do.
Yeah.
Because look at Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, I seen a little thing about
Mike
when
Tyson, I'm
yeah,
screaming.
Mike Tyson, he was like going bankrupt or whatever, and he
Yeah.
went to Mike Tyson to look for help. Mike Tyson spoke about it. Mike Tyson came through for him. You know what I'm saying? If he was really racist and he came through for Tyson after that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like anytime
I
Tyson
feel like
could
if
call
you
that
ask
nigga,
people in the community, though, they would say that Mike Tyson's an asshole for you sitting with the enemy right now.
Yo,
Like-
look, everybody that grew, like
You know
a lot
what I
of
mean?
people, from our environment, you know what I'm saying? We know we not well spoken because you know where we from. We not well spoken.
But also,
not
too,
all of us are
I-
well spoken.
I'm from North Philly. I was born and raised in the hood, but I don't need to carry myself no certain way. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how we.
And
that's how we are.
Yeah.
So I'm
that's how
expecting
Ty-
that
that's
of
how-
a president or of someone like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's a person a figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you a figure, it's a part of the trade.
Yeah.
You gotta learn
You gotta learn.
to not necessarily like be a certain way, but you know when you in certain situations, you don't need to be acting up.
Yeah.
Of course
You don't
not,
need
but
to be
you know,
tweeting the China virus.
But you can't.
China, yeah.
And
he
now-
said
and now
China,
people
China,
are-
China.
No, but
are now looking at
see,
China a certain way.
you gotta actually see like what he. It's not just.
He needs to
I
work
understand
on
that he's-
creating better narratives.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it's
but you
all
know,
with
people are
respect, but,
stuck in
like-
their ways. You know, it's not
course.
easy for them to break that cycle because we grew up a
course.
certain way in our what we grew up at.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, growing
we
up.
grew up a certain way, but when people make it to a certain platform, look at Jigga. You know what I'm saying? For example, Jigga, you know, he grew up.
Jigga.
Yeah, he grew up.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Jigga.
He grew up in a hood he grew up talking crazy.
But you see
You know
how
what I'm saying?
where he at right now.
You saw how, but little by little he changes it up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He started switching it up as time went along. He kept practicing on that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's something that people they gotta keep practicing on. Not
Exactly.
everybody's gonna be a jigger, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Just because they ain't jigger doesn't mean that they not
Ain't
practicing.
not no practice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Heard you.
We're gonna switch gears a little bit, guys. Let's get into the zodiac a little bit. So we got
Oh man.
Aries right here.
Aries.
The Ram,
What month
fire
is that?
sign. That's
What month is that?
It's from March to April.
yeah, March to April, but he April.
Mid March
Right.
to mid April.
April.
Yeah,
Yeah.
April 10th.
Got you. So that's right. That's
You lucky. Y'all got the good
What you
weather.
mean?
Because they got the good weather.
oh yeah, Scorpio season. Well, all right. So I got my
Hella
Scorpio.
snow.
I got my Scorpio brother right
Hella
here.
cold
Scorpios
outside. I
are
can't even go to
scary.
the beach or nothing.
Nah, no, you can go to the beach,
I
but you
mean,
got it
you gotta-
depends.
If you lived in LA,
But-
you could go to the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
but
It's
outside
actually
Jersey.
beautiful weather in Scorpio season.
Yeah, true.
That's-
It's still
that's a
nice.
full
Well,
fact.
for October, I don't know about November, so sorry, I don't know. But we got two Scorpios in the building today, so I know we kind of
Over
back.
here.
You know, we got an Aries, got a Scorpio, but for the most part, you know, I was looking this up. Like we share Mars, which is like a planet. Mars is the planet for war, I think aggression, a lot of things like that. So it's like passion, a lot of other shit. So that's that energy. You know what I mean? That's common.
I think that's why we can all sit here and like,
yeah, it's like a debate.
talk about
It's like a
whatever,
debate type
you know what I
shit. You know what I mean?
Be very headstrong.
Compatibility wise, I mean, every Scorpio, like, so for us wise, we for me, I connect with more like low key type people. You know what I mean? I don't like fire sign type people as much, but I like people that's like a Taurus or like
Nah, because we are water signs.
we water signs, yeah. So we go by how we feel. I'm a feeler. I don't know, like for you,
Yeah, me too.
I'm a feel. Like, so if I feel
I'm a
the
very
vibe,
vibe person,
if
yeah.
I feel the vibe is good, then I'll fuck with you. But if I feel like not, like I think about it. You know what I mean? So for me, like it takes me a minute to
We
trust you.
overthinkers too, though.
Overthinkers, definitely overthinkers. We always
are.
like, and it's because it's the energy. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, and people. Some
We
people,
always
That's a big
yeah.
factor.
so
Yeah.
some people don't feel like that. You know what I mean? So like for you, you might take a minute to decide like what you want to do, whatever, because you gotta feel like this is the way I want to go. You know what I mean? Like I trust this. You know, some people act, reactionally, and they just do things whatever.
Scream.
You know, that's on you. But for me, I
feel
take my
that-
time.
You know why? I feel like we're like overthinkers because of other signs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
if we was just to put a whole bunch of Scorpios together, that should
Toxic.
have been just. You think so?
I can't fuck with no. I tell you, I can't fuck
wait
with
a
my
minute.
I can't fuck with my own sign. I can't other Scorpios. No, you got other Scorpios, and I'm gonna put this because I'm on live and it's
Other
recording.
Scorpios.
I can't fuck with other Scorpios.
Really?
I can't. I'd rather just be this that one, and
That's
I'm good.
cool.
I can't
You know, I
have
had
I
the
can't
best
have
God for
you know
other
how-
people
you know
like
how-
Los in the world, you know.
You said what?
The Scorpio like
Cause-
you can get along with.
No,
you
it
know?
doesn't. It for
Right?
me for me. You heard
He's
like.
I think that's an OVO thing. I think that's
It's an October thing?
Yeah, I think that's
Might
an
be.
OVO thing.
It might be.
Because yeah,
For y'all, cause what day is you? November.
November 18th.
So you sash. You pretty much sash all the way.
Yeah, they be saying that.
You might have some little sash.
Are you
in
on the
you.
cusp? Like you're like
That's the
kind
cusp. Because the 21st.
I'm like on a borderline. I'm like
23rd,
I'm like
excuse me.
3 days before.
Before sash.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
And
like 3
sash,
days.
that's a fire sign. That's a whole different thing. But for me, yeah, like I can't fuck
But
with
you-
another's. Like, cause we have the same, we think the same, we kind of operate the same. So for me, I feel like you moving kind of, you're not moving how I want you to move. So I got to do what I got to do. Other signs are other people. Like I feel like, all right, I can kind of like, control them a little bit. But you know what I mean? But another Scorpio, I'm like, I gotta watch out for you because you're gonna do the same shit I do. Like the mental thing, like manipulation and all that. You know
That's
what I mean?
been my experiences with Scorpios
We
in the
slick.
past.
We slick. Scorpios is slick.
Scorpios
I'm
be
slick.
real mean to
I don't know
me.
about you, but I am.
Yeah.
I'm slick.
That's crazy.
Don't trust me.
I think that's an October thing then.
Nah, I think it's just a Scorpio thing. Period. I think
so?
I'm slick.
I
Like,
think
don't trust
you're
me.
right.
Think trust me.
I think so.
I
think every Scorpio, they have been in October.
Yeah. Because
It has been in October.
I have
All the ones that have fucked me up.
Jesus.
Nah, but that's a whole.
So I just need to chill
that's
out
a whole
with
different
the November
conversation.
Scorpios.
But
That's-
shit, I think Scorpios is the best. I
One
mean,
of the
as
best
far as
signs?
females with me, like I have my best sex with a Scorpio.
Really?
Yeah,
you.
my best.
We
sex
toxic, yo. I don't know if you
Yeah,
know that,
we
but
are.
we
We
like.
are.
But that's
We are.
that tension.
We are.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's real
That's probably a part
for
of
me.
it.
It's that we mad
Passive
passionate.
aggressive. Oh, you said passion. I said passive.
We OD.
I was gonna say
passionate.
passive aggressive.
We-
Like we don't
know.
we don't say shit. I mean, I'm
We had a
Shut
passionate
up.
to the point that it
Crack me
gets
up.
spooky.
You said what?
I feel like we so passionate that it gets spooky.
It is
You know what I'm
spooky.
saying? Because we so passionate that it's like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
we
I mean,
we
I agree
mysterious.
with that.
We mysterious. We move how we move. No, like for me, I don't tell people what I do.
Wait.
No. Wait, what? Hold up, I'm lost.
No, he's just
What?
hysterical.
No, he's serious.
He like, what you
He's serious. That's
talking
that.
about?
No, that's
what
that.
type of Scorpio this guy is, right?
That's that November shit right there. But now, real quick, I feel like
We are mysterious though. That's a fact though. We
for
are.
me,
we are.
this is how I feel
That's
like.
mad.
So for me, I move like I don't announce my moves. If that makes sense. A lot of people are very like out here, like look at what I'm doing. Nah, like I like doing things behind
But
the
I
scenes.
I always heard like Sagittarius people are like the most controlling people.
Sag
Really?
people.
Are
The
they?
Sagittarius, I've known, they're very like they walk in the room.
They're very
it's
expressive, like, look at me type of
what's
thing.
up? What's going on?
I wouldn't say
they're
that-
like
So-
bopping around and stuff.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say that they were very
Okay, heard you.
controlling.
I get what
You
you
don't
mean.
think?
I think Scorpios are on some real shit. I feel like
Scorpios got that sting, man.
Yeah, but the thing,
Don't
the
trust
thing
that
about
kid.
Really
Scorpio
fuck
is
you.
that we show improve. Like we step up to what we. You know what I mean? That's why.
I do.
That's why people be like, "Yo, you control it." Nah,
Yeah.
we ain't control
I
it.
feel
You
like-
just fall for
Yeah.
our little
fall
spell.
for the
like-
bullshit.
You
yes.
fall for our spell. You feel me?
I've definitely gotten
Yeah.
stung a few times.
Yeah,
I will say.
yeah.
He just
exactly.
fell for our spell because we
Yeah.
actually show improve. But then you got the like. I feel like
Yeah.
Sag is like the more people that they just.
out there.
Nah,
I
they
feel like
just
some
want to.
Scorpios though use that to their benefit to manipulate. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because
Goddamn.
I've met some Scorpios, yo. They can be so accountable and great and everything.
They
In
are.
in the
And we
past.
are.
In the past.
For the most part.
All right.
And I just had to put that out there real quick because I felt
shit.
I'm
slandered.
talking about my past.
Slander
I'm talking about my
coming on.
past.
Okay, the past
You know what I'm
ones.
saying?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
past.
Yeah.
Not like y'all.
Gotta put that
You
out
know what I
there.
mean?
That's how to put that out there. You know how to-
Obviously not. I met y'all.
But let's look real quick,
Yesterday.
real quick on
What up,
Aries.
Stacks?
Real quick on Aries, since we talking about Scorpio, like, I don't know if you know, but so Aries, like, you guys are very reactive, but in not a bad way. But like,
that's a fact.
Very
That's
like, I'm doing it right now. I'm like impatient a little bit.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Those are all facts.
That's nothing wrong with that energy.
If I'm about it, I'm gonna just do it.
Yeah.
And give it my all. And then when you give it your all, it works out.
Yeah,
For you.
I can respect that because for me, like I overthink something a lot. Like you'll just do it.
I just
you know
wanna
what I mean?
get-
You'll just
get it
go
done.
into it. Like for me, I'm like,
Whatever
wait, hold
it
up.
is.
I don't think I feel the vibe. I think I'm like, I gotta like double check. That's one thing I gotta respect about other signs. That's like you're just when you set on something, you're on it. For me, I gotta think about it. You know what I mean? That's just how I am.
Go.
I just try to. I
feel like that's our flaws, yo.
That's our flaws. Yeah, we want to be perfectionists. We want things to go our
Sometimes
way.
that blocks your blessings.
And that too.
You know what I mean?
It's a
That's
control.
that's
It's
so
a
true.
control.
Because you're
That's
like,
so
damn, I'm thinking
true.
about it so much.
It's a control thing.
The opportunity could have passed now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if I see a good opportunity,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Nah,
just go
you
and I'm gonna
think
do
that's
it. You know?
controlling, though?
Now in this aspect, yes, because as Scorpios, we like to. For me, like I like to control the circumstance, so I feel like
I think if
It's
you
gonna
don't
go
have
my
enough
way.
control
Yeah.
of a situation, you overthink about the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't think it's necessarily
And we
because
feel-
you want to
we-
control. You
yeah.
are controlling. I think
Yeah.
it's just like if it don't work for you, it's
I just
it's
feel
not
like
it.
people don't have something to challenge.
What you mean?
Like, I just feel like I don't feel like I'm controlling. I just
Yeah.
feel like if you don't, if I say, yo, I want to do this
Some
like
this.
this, you gotta challenge me and let me know, like, hey, you know, it could be
convince
back.
me.
If this is, if
That's
this
how I
is
feel. Like
different,
you gotta
tell me
I gotta
why.
feel it. I gotta
Yeah,
feel
exactly.
like, all right,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
like
that's how I am.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
convince me, challenge me.
Because
like,
you tell me something, I'm not gonna just go with it just because you tell me. I
just
gotta feel
because
like,
exactly.
and
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
really a vibe. It's like for Scorp. Like I try to tell people this all the time. Like we have to feel you.
Mm-hmm.
We don't give you this energy type thing. We had to feel you. Like I'm the type. Like if I don't fuck with you, I just don't fuck with you.
Heard you.
That's what it is. You know what I mean? Some people like, oh, I deal with you. Like you cool, whatever. I'm not about that funny, like faking this. Like I don't do that. I'd rather. You know, Scorpios cut people off. I don't know if you do, but I do.
Mhm.
You know, just like cool. You know, you want to fuck with me? You know.
Yo, I've
Homeboy.
had Scorpios
Yeah.
where they're literally 100% wrong, and they put that shit on me like it was my fault.
Yeah.
and then cut me off
Oh no, that's
because they can't give you the closure of it. all.
Yeah.
I might be just a little bitter too, but
they can't or they don't want to.
they don't want to give you the closure.
Scorpios.
They rather you sit in it. I feel like, well, that's how Scorpios have treated me.
Really?
Really?
They are really shitty people to me.
You
Past
gotta
Scorpios,
catch
past
the right.
Scorpios.
You gotta
I
catch the
will
right
say
one.
in
I mean,
2020
because
though,
I don't think all signs, everybody is. I mean,
obviously
Yeah.
they're you know, we're all not the same people.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
been the trend for me.
Of everything.
really? How many
Yes.
Scorpios you don't run across?
There's a good like 6 of them.
Oh God!
Remember,
That's-
everyone is
that's-
different.
that's
Everyone
six.
is different.
And they've all been
Yeah,
like
that's a good
gotten close to me,
statistics.
and it just ended in a massacre.
What?
And I'm like, what is going on? Yes.
Hold on, you could have been a problem though.
Well, I think about that too.
Really?
But
So-
really, when I talk about it,
Uh-huh.
everybody else is telling me, yeah, you got that.
Yeah.
And they be people, I can tell you if you want, you can make up your own.
Question.
You know what I mean?
Question. What other signs have you dated? Just curious. Like, what other signs do you know?
Sag.
Okay. That's it.
I mean, yeah, the only one that really matters.
Serious.
Yeah, that's the one that matters.
Gemini, no nothing, no Taurus, no nothing.
I dated a Taurus.
Taurus. Okay, how you
But
feel? Nah.
The one that matters was a Sag. The one that really
The one
got,
that matters is a Sag.
Yeah, the one that ever mattered to me. I mean,
Okay. Something about that Sag energy. Sorry, gotta put that out there. But like, they
be
just
wildin'
they
sometimes.
just some other people. They some like for us wise like because we write before Sag. So I think like we probably have like we
Are
we
y'all the
fillers.
like mystery brother to Sagittarius?
Nah, I don't want to say that.
Kinda
Sagittarius
thing.
is very out there. Like they're very. I appreciate how they're
fucking
very
crazy. They say that
adventurous.
we're crazy. They fucking
They are
crazy.
They're
crazy.
adventurous. Yeah, they're very adventurous. They're very out there.
they-
Us, we're more like,
they
let me
be
see
about
how
that
you,
bullshit.
let me see how you rolling, and I'm gonna go with you. They're like, this is how I am, type shit. Like I don't care.
I
you
think
know?
the most frustrating sign to me is a Leo.
Okay. Yeah,
I love
yeah.
my Leos. I have a lot of Leos
You
in
know
my life. But
Yeah, I
Leos
have
be
Leos.
wildin'.
You have any Leos?
I never dated one.
Really? All right, Leos. I think that's July, August.
August,
Around that
yeah,
time.
July,
Yeah.
August.
Leos are very. They're represented by the lion. So they're very like in the
They
middle.
always right.
Always gotta be right. Always center of attention. Very passionate for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give them that.
So
They're-
that easy to get a.
but
Nah,
it's
bro.
it's real.
Easy.
Like you got
I
you got to
could
get
I
them.
can get along
I could
with that
say I could
easy.
say this is blue, and they're gonna be like, nah, it's
I not
it's
look
purple.
at them and be like, okay.
And
it's
you're like,
purple.
nah, but that ass is blue.
Yeah.
But that's a life or death blue. Like it's a life or death question. They'll still be
Yeah.
wrong, but want to be right.
All right, so nigga, you gonna die there.
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
is
I
that?
guess you were Adler.
Question,
Look, I learned
That's
question.
something
easy
new.
for me to get along with.
You made it
know?
so easy for me. Thanks.
Question. How y'all feel?
No, I'm just like that.
Nah, I
I'm
know
just-
how to do.
How y'all feel about open relationships? How you feel about open
It's a no for
relationships?
me.
No, open.
It's enough for me, and it's
No?
all over LA. Everybody in LA,
LA,
open relationship.
Open relationship.
I
What about
can't.
you? Open relationship. Is that you? Not really.
I don't mind it.
Interesting.
Heard you.
Interesting.
it.
That's a big.
But both ways, like your girl can be with other dudes and stuff, but then come to you at night.
Nah, I don't think you with that. If it's
Or
if
are
you
you
real
okay with
Scorpio,
that?
for me, like I'm like nah. You ain't. I don't like sharing, so I don't know. But open relationship. How you feel?
That
Like,
was the
it's
most
not-
deepest
You
breath.
You say you don't mind it.
I've
Are you
ever-
sure?
Yeah,
All right.
Until it gets serious.
it's not.
So you want? Oh, okay. I can respect that because you won't ever give your all.
Why not?
Smart
Okay.
dude right here. Because
never
that's
get
how I
that.
am. I'm like,
Got you,
all
got
right,
you.
I see how you coming, but I'm never gonna let
Because
myself.
it's things about people that I can't find in others. But
That's true.
you know what I mean? This person, just because of those things that I like, I'll stick around. Because
Yeah.
I need those things
Right.
in me. You know, those good things, I need those.
Right.
So I would tolerate a little bit of your bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm a
Facts,
Scorpio,
facts.
so open relationships, come on. That's what
That's
I'm good
okay.
at.
That's okay for you.
I mean, open,
That's okay for Scorpios. I'm telling you,
that's
these,
our field, baby.
these
You
Scorpios
know,
be
you know
wild.
this, man.
How about long distance?
Oh, hell no.
You can't do long distance? No. That's not you.
I can do
Why
it.
is that? Just not you. Not built for it.
I'm Scorpio,
You
that's
gotta
what
be.
I'ma say.
You gotta
I'm
be
a
one on
Scorpio.
one. Gotta be one on one type.
Of course, man. Of course.
I
Because
respect
if I'm
that.
passionate
I
with a
get it.
person, if I'm passionate, like, I gotta, you know what I mean?
That's it.
I gotta have it.
You gotta.
I
It gotta
have
be
you. I
one
gotta
on one.
feel
In
you.
my
I
one on
gotta
one.
feel you. I can't just. If I'm through the
Be on
phone and
you
I feel you, I wanna.
FaceTime.
If I'm on the phone with some, like yesterday. Matter of fact, yesterday I was on the phone till like 4:00 in the morning, right? And I'm like, yo, she kept talking some shit that I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I just wanted to slam the phone because I couldn't get to her.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? I want to
I
hug
feel
her
you.
type shit. You know what I
I feel
mean?
you.
I get that.
I feel
That'd be
you.
me.
So
Yeah.
that shit could never work.
So
for
so
me.
long distance not if somebody came to you like to a long like I live far.
Well, I
you would-
mean, his girl was in Chicago. He made it happen. He flew her, right?
Yeah, she lit. Yeah.
So
But
I
my
guess-
ex. my
So
ex.
so you'll do that for somebody. You don't like you'll go
How
out
did
your way
that
for somebody.
work? Was she always in Chicago?
Yeah, she grew up. She's born and raised in Chicago.
So then, was that a long distance relationship at
Like
first?
you met her out there. You met
No,
her. Or you know her out here.
I met her. Yeah, I was.
Okay, so she moved.
Mhm.
Okay.
I
So-
met her on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was actually in a halfway house. I was
Okay.
actually
Okay, heard
like
you.
incarcerated.
Yeah.
Kind of, because I could go outside and shit
Right.
like that, but for limited time.
Yeah.
But
It's like freedom, but not really.
not really. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I heard
I
those
was
days.
just that was just something that
Free
that was
dish.
like a pen pal. You
Okay.
know? It was like a
And
pen
it
pal.
evolved.
It evolved because
It
she was so
evolved to
dope to
something.
me. And she
Yeah.
actually came. I flew her. I was like, yo, you know what? Let me fly you out here to see if you're really nice like that.
All
If
right.
you're really the person that you
Gave
show.
her-
And then it became a thing.
Yeah, so I flew her to Jersey while
Yeah.
I was in the halfway house, knowing that I had to return back. I was only allowed to go outside for 8 hours.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So
All right,
she was
all right.
cool with that. She was like, yo,
Yeah.
those 8 hours, I'm cool with
All
that.
me, you
And that
kinda
shit just
thing.
blew me. I was like, oh, hell,
Yeah.
Like,
Nah.
I'm going to focus on, you know what I mean? Like, she had my attention. So, boom, I flew her out here. She was staying in the hotel, sleeping every night by herself for those 3 days while I was in the halfway house. And she left, whatever. And she was still like in contact with me. We were still talking. So I was like, yo, you know what? This is she.
So you gave it a try,
I gave it a try.
and you're like, you know what? It's a yes for me.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
All right.
So it's
All right.
like, yeah.
Yeah, so
So I feel like you could
you're
do
open.
long-
You're open
you're
to it.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was because of the circumstances that I was in.
Facts.
Circumstances.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's-
circumstances.
that's-
Okay, so it's not like
I
every
know that shit
That's
sounds
not-
crazy.
that's
I'm
not
sorry,
regular.
but
No, it's
let
cool.
me tell you something.
It's every
God
person
put
is
us in
different.
certain situations.
Every person is different.
God put us in situations, you know.
Yeah, yo.
And you
for a
gotta do
reason.
something with it. You gotta
Yeah, you can't ignore that, man.
take
It's-
advantage
true.
of the circumstance while you can, regardless
Sometimes
of like
you just
yeah.
really feel it, and you just like, nah.
You gotta go
let me
into
let
it.
me
Yeah.
give this a green light.
Yeah.
I get that.
I got you.
She was even pregnant. She was 6 months.
Yeah.
And she lost the baby after 6 months.
no.
Oh wow.
On New Year's Day on 2020. New Year's Eve. Like
Last year.
Mm-hmm. We was in
Oh,
a
that
hospital.
sucks.
We was in a hospital.
Wait. That was
We
your
was in
kid?
Yeah. That was that was yeah.
Oh, that's big. That's deep.
We was in a hospital, whatever. We was in
Alright.
a hospital on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She called me. She was like, "Yo, I don't feel good. Like I'm bleeding." You know.
Alright.
And I was with my little cousin, my little cousin Q. I was with him in
Shout
his
out to
house.
Q.
You know, yeah. Shout out to Q. I love that nigga.
That's
OD.
what's up.
We was drinking in this crib and shit, and she calls me.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm bleeding a lot. I'm like, yo, where go? She's like, I called the ambulance. They about to come meet me in the hospital. I'm like, oh, all right, hell yeah, bet. So boom, I shoot to the hospital. This is like 11 something. Boom, we in the hospital for a minute. We leave. We go back home. See again the same shit. She comes back to the hospital. The hospital tell her, yo, I think you lost a baby. They check her, boom, she lost a baby. Yo, this is around.
Crazy.
This is around like. This is before 12. No, I'm lying. The first time she called me was around 9. That she went to the hospital to go check something, and they told her she was good, so they let her go home.
Right.
Yeah.
Then it was at 11 something that she called me again, like, yo, I need to go to the hospital because I'm bleeding OD.
Right.
So boom, she goes to the hospital. I go over there, and it was right before 12. Like her daughter was in the hospital with us, and she's counting down. She's counting down while I'm trying to help my ex out the bed, because whatever. She's counting down like, yo, the ball about to drop. While we in the hospital. That's how my 2020 started.
That's crazy.
That's how my 2020
And
started.
so, unfortunately, it didn't really end up what you thought. Was you ready for that, though? Like, if it was, new life coming in?
Hell yeah.
That's yours,
Hell yeah.
But
Hell
it's just,
yeah.
you know what's crazy?
What a
why?
year.
You know why so
Yeah.
much? Because I'm in my 30s. I don't have no kids.
All right.
I finally meet
It's okay.
somebody.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I know. It's the pressure to feel like I gotta catch up. I gotta
Yeah,
catch
I
up
gotta-
to do
Society
get
feels
my
like you need
family.
to be
and plus I always
in a
wanted,
certain
like, I
place.
always look to my nieces and my
Family.
nieces and my nephew,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
as
yeah.
my kids.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
I'm finally able to actually have moms that that I wanted.
Yeah.
That shit got.
Wow, that's deep, yo. I didn't personally know that either. So that's deep. Like, I know it's not easy. Like, mentally, you gotta like accept that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Bite that bullet.
And that was the
Yeah.
shit that really brought us apart. You feel me?
Brought us
That's what
apart.
I was telling you, that I
Oh.
couldn't take her no more, and I had to send her like to her
Go
mother.
take her back. Yeah.
Yeah, because that shit weighed so much on her, and I was
Yeah.
still like, yo, babe, like, it's okay.
That's not fair to you.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, babe, it's okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep working on us.
That means there could be something bigger
It could have been
coming.
I
something,
tried to tell her that, but she wasn't, like, she was so fucked up over there that she
Wow.
I get that,
she was
though.
fucking me up.
Yeah.
Like, all
Yeah.
her stress was coming on to me, and I was bugging too, and I'm like,
It wasn't good.
Yeah, it wasn't good. So I'm like, yo, babe, look, I don't want this shit to.
Yeah.
So, you know
I
what?
get
Just
that.
go to your mother.
I
house
respect that.
for a little bit, and I go, go spend some time over there, and I go see you, and that's what
I
happened.
respect that though.
Okay.
And then when I went over there, some other shit happened, and I don't want to talk
Yeah,
about.
no. We'll keep that. We'll keep that.
That's next season.
Behind the
Okay.
scene, yeah, we'll bring that back. If you want to bring that back. But wow, I
That's
respect
too
that though,
funny.
because that's not easy. I especially, I ain't never been through that, but I know that's not easy to go through. And then you was feeling her too, so I don't know how like that might change the way you feel about her too.
Of course.
Not being able to have that baby or whatever. But you know what God works things
No,
work
you
out
know
for a
what?
reason.
I don't have no ill things towards her.
And that's what's up.
Because
Yeah.
I know she wanted that. Out of all of that, I took that she wanted that more than me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A little more than me, and
Yeah.
she's a female, so she takes it way harder than me. Us men, we gotta be strong. You know what I'm saying? So when she used to be crying, she used to wake up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning crying. You know what I'm saying?
About
And
it,
it's like,
yeah.
and she's reminded me of something that I wanted that I lost. And it's like, yo,
Yeah,
babe, I don't
yeah.
want to. I used to hug her OD, and I used to be like, yo, babe, I don't want to. Like,
You
I'm
a-
trying to.
Side note,
please.
you a cheater, or like you feel like you cheated, or have you cheated in the past?
I have in the past, yeah.
Okay. So you can own that then. All right.
Yeah.
Because I want to say you cheated now, but like you grown past that. You don't be doing all that.
But I have cheated. I've been cheated. I've done shit like
All
that.
right.
But to keep it 100 with you, I want to get to a point where I want to
Get too over that. Like, you don't keep doing that.
I just
Yeah.
want to look at one woman
Have
and be like,
one-
yo, this
That's
is
her.
And that's
Yeah.
that's Scorpio energy.
I want to get to that point. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I want to
That's-
get to that point.
That's Scorpio.
But
I'm ready to
type
settle
shit.
But
down.
it doesn't just
tired of the
start
mess.
with. It got to be them too. Like a female got to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Got to make me feel. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because.
Yeah,
But the way
yeah.
shit's the way
the way the way the world
the way
is
this
now,
generation is going on.
Yeah, I feel you. It's good to stay to yourself, but now like like you real for the most part, you'll give somebody the chance. Like you
Hell
go
yeah.
there with them, but if it shit don't work out, like you just like
Hell
let
yeah.
it go. Like don't hold on to it, don't dwell on it. And
Yo,
type
let me
shit.
tell you
Yeah.
how. Can I tell you how deep?
I mean,
my
go ahead,
trust
go ahead.
is.
Yeah, go
how
ahead,
much
go
I
ahead.
trust.
Yeah.
Yo, I was trusting this girl so much, right? That she had an ex that she was living with for years
Okay.
before me. This
That don't even sound right. Just by you talking, saying X, you just
Well,
like
hold on.
I gotta step back from it.
Hold on, this shit get a little crazy. I just wanted to see
Take
how.
your
I
set.
just wanted
Let's
to
get
see,
in the story
I just
real
wanted to
quick.
see how you know what I mean. My trust.
Yeah,
is with a
finish this
person.
out. Finish this out. Close this out. Let's see how this go.
You know,
Yeah.
when she moved over here, she didn't know nobody here. She didn't have nobody,
Yeah.
excuse me, no family, nobody, right? The only person that she knew was her ex-mom.
Okay.
that lived here in New York.
Okay.
And she used to tell me like, yo, I want to go see her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, go ahead, babe. Like, go over there and chill with her. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna go chill with her. You wanna come? I'll be like, nah, go ahead. Like, that's your time. Like, I want you to feel, you know what I mean? Go get into your...
Like, you don't gotta be worried about you. Like, just do your thing.
Yeah, just do your thing, you know. I want you to feel good. Like, I know you don't have no family, nobody here. Just go over there by yourself, have fun. And maybe later on, I will go.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's her ex-mom. What would you let your girl go chill with your ex-mom? Would you?
To my ex-mom.
With your ex-mom.
I would feel some type of way.
Her ex-mom.
Okay, her ex-mom. I mean, for her, I feel some type of way a little bit, but I mean, I can't control her. I mean, that's her thing, you know.
What you mean?
I mean,
you sound submissive. You sound very submissive. It's
like do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. I'm the type like I've said this to people. I'm never like do what you want to do. I'm a act accordingly to what you do.
I don't know if I would be down with that.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't know if I would be down with that. I feel like that's too close to home for me. Mm-hmm. And what's the mom's relationship with the what?
Yeah.
Is she gassing you now
Everybody's
to go back?
circumstance is different.
So can I tell you something real quick?
Yeah.
All right, let me
close us out.
Let me put it in perspective for you real quick. Right, check this out. You know, after we broke up, right? And I was like, yo, you know what? Go to Texas, go to your mother. Yeah. So I could just have a little peace, and you could have a little peace, and then give yourself a break, and then we link up and work on each other.
Yeah.
Boom, so that we did that. Pandemic hit. I waited 2 months. I'm like, yo, you know what, babe? I'm gonna go to Texas and go see you, because her mom live in Texas. Her mom live in Texas. Yeah. But she's from Chicago. But boom, I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm about to go out there, babe. She's like, yeah, come, I miss you, like, whatever. So on my way down there, I go down there, boom, I get there. But I'm like, I'm not no dummy. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, all right. She changed her passcode on her phone. Yeah. I noticed, because I knew her passcode before. Right. But when I get to Texas, I try to put it in when she wasn't out there. When she, whenever she go to the bathroom, I'll grab her phone, try to put the passcode. It's not the same passcode. So I'm like, oh, shit, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Why she switched it on me like that? Yeah.
What's that about?
Boom. Wow. One day, I was trying to be slick. I'm like, yo, how can I get this phone to be open the whole time where she could just walk over? So boom, you know what? Every day she'll pick me up to go. Her mom was letting us use the car, because me and her was staying in the telly. Right. So her mom would let us use the car. And we would have to take her mom to work and pick her up. Yeah. From work. You know what I mean? That was our only little thing that we had to do. And she'll be the one that would pun the music, because she like hugging the music. Yeah. When it came to that, she loved hugging the music. So I was like, all right, you know what? This my goal right here. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till one day where we drop her mom off, that she has to go in the crib.
This is that Scorpio.
You know what I'm saying? When she got going energy. Yeah, it's Scorpio energy. I've been away for a minute, my nigga. It's been 2 months. I don't know what's been going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to accuse her of nothing, but I'll have to figure out what's going on.
We're gonna have to finish the conversation. We're gonna have to do part 2 with that, because I want to know more. Definitely. But if you guys like this content, please subscribe to the YouTube Radio Culture Podcast. Please subscribe to the Apple Podcast. We're on Spotify Podcast. Yes. Subscribe. If you like this content, comment, let us know, and we'll check you guys out next time. Thank you so much for listening.
Bye, y'all.
Damn, I had that.